Hello, friendos. So, the ARK stream just ended, revealing the new map and the new creature coming to the game tomorrow, from what I understand. Now, I'm going to start this video out by letting the developers themselves show you the new creature coming to ARK with all of its latching stuff and all kinds of fancy stuff. Crashes included because it's still a work in progress and they're still developing it for tomorrow's launch. But anyways, I want you guys to watch these developers, and as they're just going to tell you about it, basically, and you're going to get a better idea. They're going to do a better job telling you about it than I can, so, you know, I mean, they help make the freaking thing, so. You guys watch this, and then when I get back, we will talk about some more pressing things with ARK and the future of the game.
The speed of this Raptor, like, how does it compare in terms of the normal Raptor? Do we know? Like, is it as
I mean,
fast?
it's on the ground. It's comparatively as fast as the Raptor is. In terms of like jump mobility and speed, it definitely is significantly faster than the Raptor. And basically, it's pretty good at jumping in, doing a little damage. It applies a bleed effect that stacks. And so the idea is really just kind of a glass cannon, because a lot of our in-game PvP dinos are all very tanky, and there's not a lot of high damage risk reward going on there. So that's really what the goal was with DEINONYCHUS.
What is I just totally lost my train of thought. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, the dino looks so cool, man.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, I mean,
so some of the other cool stuff with the wall latching is, yeah, you can latch up the wall like this. You can actually chain these together before even the second one finishes by just pressing space halfway through it.
Oh,
like
nice.
that. Yeah.
Nice.
So you can get some good chains. Then you can kind of just jump from ledges and kind of travel around the world. What I really like doing is I mostly arrived organically at just jumping. Ended up being pretty fun. Zane, if you chain a couple of jumps together, they don't have to have anything to do with wall jumping at all. You can just do them from the ground. It's pretty fun, actually.
So question, can the DEINONYCHUS latch onto any dino?
No. We have a special list of dinos that we like to keep it latched to because of edge cases. Small dinos.
What's an
it just
edge
looks
case?
An edge case?
Yeah.
Well, let's see.
No, I mean in definition of an edge case.
Oh,
for
an
those
edge
who may
case.
not
So
know.
it's basically in this one scenario, it works most of the time, but maybe that last 10% of the time, it just looks not good, doesn't work well, doesn't work at all. I mean,
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Just wanted
It's
to
really a
explain for
bug.
people.
I mean, yeah.
Kind of like the manic armor, but.
Oh, whoa.
So if you heard them, there are dinos that this, or there are going to be a list. There is a list of dinos that this can and cannot latch onto. Similar to the Raptor, how it can and can't pounce you off of some things. Although I've been reading there may be some issues with that, but there will be an exclusion list. So this won't be able to latch onto everything. In terms of health, is it tanky? Is it is it squishy?
It's squishy.
Okay.
Yeah, it's squishy. It's really meant to run in, run out, do a little damage.
some ambushing.
Yeah, do some ambushing, apply some bleeds, and get out.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Not to mention, Zane can also climb up the wall and jump down onto an unsuspecting creature from the wall.
Or a player.
Yeah, or a player.
Nice.
So you can kind of hide out on the side of a wall and just wait for somebody to walk by, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you tame these?
Yes, you can, but well, you really have to find one of their eggs out in the wild, and then raise it from an egg.
Nice.
Oh, there was something else I was going to mention about it.
Mention it, Alex.
Yeah, mention it. But first I got to think of it to mention it. This is quite the problem.
Also, if you have any questions related to Valguero or the DEINONYCHUS, be sure to throw them in chat. We'll try to read some of these at the end here when we get caught up. But yeah, if you have any questions related to the Valguero, DEINONYCHUS, be sure to throw them in chat. And also, you can ask them, whether it's on Twitter, Survive the ARK, we'll be sure to reach out for them and look for them. But
I could mention a couple of things with, like we changed the Raptor pounce. In addition to this pounce, just slightly, you can now.
Oh, there we go.
You can now dodge the pounce at least a little bit. So yeah.
That's actually pretty cool.
Right before you. Yeah, sorry, dude.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
You're ruining my great work.
I made it better. Your work is still great, Cedric.
So there are some balance changes to the Raptor.
Yeah.
I've been reading a lot about this. People feel some type of way about the Raptor pounce. So there is some relief coming, as you can hear. There is a way to dodge it, which is cool. That was the one thing that I've been reading about a lot. There's also some other balance changes and tweaks that are coming in the updating the patch that is upcoming. Sorry, I can't even use words right now. I'll be sure to post those in the community crunch later today. You'll see the patch notes, but it's has an exploit fix like the gas bags. It has a few other things that you guys should look forward to, some quality of life changes, things like that. So in addition to this, Valguero content drop will also be, updating and touching quite a few things. So I'll be sure to post those notes out there. What area is this actually, Jackson?
This is in the White Cliffs area.
Yeah, so this is the White Cliffs.
This is the White Cliffs
area.
area.
So for everyone in the chat, this is...
And this is gonna be one of the best places to find. At least you're gonna have the highest chance of finding a Deinonychus egg in this location.
Yeah, I thought I saw like 3 of them running around. So it seems like a high popular area.
They're also tucked away in other parts of the map, but this is primarily the White Cliff biome will be where you will find an egg.
Nice. All right.
And those questions are moving real fast.
Yeah, I know. I can't read them all.
But I got my master's in reading Twitch chats. So
one of the big ones.
Okay.
One of the big ones. One of the ones we already addressed, which is meshing. Can someone update them in the chat, please? But one of the things that I've been seeing a lot in the chat, and we didn't necessarily touch on in particular, is what is the launch date for this, right? So what is the launch date?
What is the launch date, Cedric?
So for PC, we're going to launch this tomorrow. It'll be 10 a.m. PST. That's when you can expect this to go live on Steam, servers, things like that. Tomorrow, 10 o'clock PST. Let's talk about consoles real quick, all right? I've got tons of tweets about console players. Understand that, our goal is to make sure that these drops go out at the same time. We don't prefer to release PC early and then release, console later. We prefer for them to all go out at the same time. Unfortunately, I must have missed something. Unfortunately, it just wasn't possible with this particular launch. There are some more things we need to look at before it goes to console. PC will allow us to look at a few things that may happen or potential bugs that may arise from launch. We all know that that's a thing. In addition to some of the things that Jackson said in the sense that console just requires more consideration. It just really does. It requires a little bit more optimization, a little bit more TLC. So just realize that it is something that we will aim to do. Unfortunately, we were not able to do it with this release, but console will be coming out in July. July, we will have a Valguero launch for console, and we'll have a pizza party, and everybody will have pizza. Why were you guys laughing? What did I miss?
Zane had taken the Deinonychus and
into
dropped
the
him
water.
into the water.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Zane, why did you do that?
Yeah, I mean, the Xbox build's coming
pretty
along.
funny.
It's going to be in good shape.
Yeah, no, I think the Xbox build is going
It's
to
a higher performer than Extinction,
Yep.
performance-wise.
I'm actually very proud.
You guys should
say
be
that
happy
louder
with
for the people in the back. It's higher performance.
It's higher performance than Extinction by a definite margin. So I'm excited about it. Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah. So what you can expect is a cool map to live on, play on, build on. Enjoy. We didn't. I just wanted to make sure that we touch on a lot of the things that I've been, hearing, which is meshing, PvE versus PvP, new servers. What are you guys doing for the future? This is, I keep saying on my Twitter, and this is the most that I'll say is it's primer.
Yeah.
It's primer for the paint, right? So you don't just throw a paint on the wall, you throw some primer up, and you paint it. So we are excited about ARK. The passion is still there. The love is still there.
Oh, yeah.
We still love dinosaurs. I love working on this game. I think everybody does. So don't expect our passion or our love or, our love for our community to go away. I think, honestly, I see people in the public and they're like, man, ARK fans can be pretty hard, man. I'm sorry. And I'm like, nah, really, I love our community. I am not kidding. 100%. The most passionate group of people, most passionate gaming group that I've seen personally. So, I'm very appreciative for our fans, our community, the things that they're doing for us, including Valguero. These are things that, I think are cool. And we have one of the best communities out there. So just want to thank you guys for that.
Yeah, and if I can just say a quick shout out to great job to the Valguero guys. Great job to the Valguero team. You guys nailed it. The map is, I can't wait for you guys to see the new map. It's going to be awesome tomorrow.
More hairstyles. Sure. I mean, console release, I think I touched on that. That'll be in July. Again, we always try to make sure, it's unfortunate we weren't able to get these together, but that's something that we always aim for. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. This time it does not. Will Rock Drakes be in Valguero? No, they will not, right, Jackson?
They will not be in there. And I can't answer the question that says the Aberration Cave is basically about 1/4 the size of the Valguero map. So underground, it's massive.
How big is the Valguero map? Because that's one up there.
And the Valguero map is about, I would say, roughly, it's about an island and a half in terms of size. Like, so it's like island plus a half of the island. So it's fairly large. A little bit smaller than Ragnarok and close to the center size.
Sweet.
So it's a big map, but then you have underground as well.
Can you use weapons while we're on the dino?
I mean, if you can, you can. Yeah, it's just like the Raptor.
Very
Gotcha.
nice.
Yep,
Very nice.
there we go. Will Dino latch onto flyers? Are there any flyers that this will latch onto? Or we won't say which ones they are.
There's one on Valguero, don't worry.
Yeah. All right, cool. So
Great.
Let's see. Will the Deinonychus be breedable?
Yeah, I think we made him breedable, right, Zane? Yeah.
Did we?
Yeah, we made him breedable. I remember
More to
that.
come on that. That might go back. No, I'm joking.
Yeah. Hold on, I can still change something.
No, you can still turn it off. Turn it off.
We'll take that offline. Does the Deinonychus dismount players?
No,
All
does
right.
not.
So does not dismount players. The normal Raptor does.
Oof. See, you're coming back. You're coming back, Zed.
Yes.
I do. There is one question I saw that someone mentioned in the boss arena is actually never before done as well. You're going to be fighting 3 bosses at the same time in the boss arena. So prepare for like one of the most epic fights ever in ARK.
Nice.
All right, friends. So that right there, pretty cool stuff, right? I want to know what you think down below in the comments section. Now, I do have some more additional stuff from the stream. However, it's not the new creature or anything like that. It's showing the map, but otherwise, it's really nothing that is huge per se. But I will tell you, the developers of ARK, and Wildcard, they'll be checking out my video and they'll be reading the comments section frequently for your feedback. So please let your voice be heard. Comment down below, give them your thoughts, and they're also going to be asking questions in this video. You're going to see it in a second. So you need to answer the questions and give your opinions and your thoughts and your feelings. This is the best medium right now for you to be seen by the Wildcard developers so they can make decisions and choices and changes for you based off of what you have to say in mass. I'm hoping I can facilitate some kind of megaphone for you guys as a community. So leave your comments obviously down below. Here are the ARK devs again explaining things and talking about the map and showing off the map.
What's going on?
They got the
Look, man,
pizza.
all I wanted to say hi.
Okay, so state of the game. There's been a lot of talk in the community. A big one, we all know, I see thousands of comments on the daily, meshing, right? So what are we doing about under meshing? The common thing that I see now is, hey, you know, I was in my base, I got meshed, you know, what are you guys doing? It's a good question. So just to let you know where we're at with that, if you've been taking a look at the patch notes, we talk about something called mesh detection. All right, so there's also been something in the community. There's been a mod that was developed in the community that does something similar. But what it essentially does is it tracks the player location. It's like a player's heartbeat. So anywhere you go, it gives us a location of where that place is. Right now, our enforcement team, what they do is they look at that data and they say, hey, that place is not a place they should be. And then they go and look at some other information to make sure that it's actually a legit case, you know, because the thing that you'll see with these type of solves for meshing is that you get a lot of false positives. And what false positives are is it's when someone detects you under the mesh, but you aren't really under the mesh. So that's what we're trying to eliminate. We get a lot of questions about, you know, why can't it just automatically ban people or kill people or things like that? It's really tricky because if you're one of those players who you know, illegitimately got banned or killed, I don't think you'll be a happy camper. And you know, commonly I'll hear, well, I think people understand it's for the greater cause. I think that's all fine and dandy until it happens to you. We want more events. We want more breeding events. We want more colored dinos. We want more items. You know, so I wanted to get your feedback on what type of things you look for in an event. What type of events do you like? There are particular events that you care about more than others. I think the overall resounding feedback I got was we want Halloween back.
Halloween was always great.
If you agree with that in the chat, just show us some love. But
Halloween was great.
what was good about Halloween, Jackson?
Dude, I mean, I gotta say, I mean, I don't know. It's just like, it was the first event that I kind of got to experience.
Gotcha.
It was super meaningful to me. It might just be because of that and might be sugarcoating it, but.
Or you just like Halloween?
I also am a big fan of Halloween.
That's what I find. I find a lot of people are a fan of Halloween.
More so than Christmas and like Thanksgiving, although
Yeah.
the murder turkey was that was always a good plan.
No, well, let's not bring up the murder turkey. So those are things that I'll be continually asking for your feedback on. One of the most recent ones, and I'll link these later today in our community crunch, but one of the most recent ones was getting your feedback on servers. Another common thing I hear about is, are you going to open more servers? We want more servers. We want duos. We want trios. We want all these different type of servers that you may be interested in. So really want your feedback on what you look for in servers. I think that is the state of anything you guys want to address? Anything on your mind about what's going on?
All I got on my mind is Valguero. That's all I got.
That's right.
Valguero.
And DIGIORNO and pizza.
And
Anybody
pizza.
else have
Wait,
pizza on their
what
mind?
about pizza? So what's been going on with this pizza, guys?
Oh yeah, actually, he would be a good man to talk to about why this whole thing is
Wait, how
holding
many
with
details do you
DIGIORNO.
guys want?
Yeah, or we could leave it anonymous.
Yeah, please in the comments tell us what kind of pizza you like best.
Side note, this pizza will be thawed out by the time we actually
no one can eat this pizza.
so it's probably not going to be good. And I'm probably not going to be able to get this right.
And if you tell me how good Valguero is by the end of the day, I'll eat it without cooking it
Oh my God. Okay.
on stream.
All right, so what is DIGIORNO, right?
Yeah.
I've been hearing this, you know, what is DIGIORNO? We've been teasing DIGIORNO. Thanks to the DIGIORNO company that went along with this and actually joined us.
Yeah, that was incredible.
To let you know what DIGIORNO is, literally, DIGIORNO is a company that offers frozen pizza. I got this a lot because there are people in different countries that don't have this brand, so they don't even know what DIGIORNO is.
I didn't even think about it. That would cause a lot more confusion.
DIGIORNO is a pizza brand, a frozen pizza brand here in the U.S. There may be in other countries too, I'm not sure, but it's here in the U.S. Where did this all come from? Where did this start? Why did we start teasing DIGIORNO? I'm sure you would love to know, and I'm sure everybody is just on their heels, just waiting for this answer. It's not as impressive as you think.
Anticlimactic answer.
I promise, and I'll just apologize in advance for the hype train I've been building, but I am excited. I really am. But DIGIORNO, what is it? So if you've been in a developer role, you'll find that naming things isn't always easy when you've named 100 things that day. You have variable names that you have to create these smart names for. Other people are going to be reading them. So when we created the branch for DIGIORNO, I literally think it was just the first thing that came up on the mind when we created it. It wasn't some like some type of teaser that's for future content. It wasn't some type of you know, some undercover hint. It was literally just something that came, you know, out of the first thing that comes off your mind. So, you know, when it got out there and people started seeing that there was a build, a DIGIORNO build in the wild, you know, the speculation started, and, you know, we thought we'd have fun with it in true wildcard fashion. So don't be mad at us. You know, that is what DIGIORNO is for all those people who are getting teased by DIGIORNO. It is really just a name for a build. That's all it is. Sorry to let
That's
you
all it
guys
is.
know, you know.
But thanks to DIGIORNO.
Yes, thanks to
Thank you,
DIGIORNO.
DIGIORNO.
And actually, I'll follow up. But Chris, the one who makes our videos and our trailers for our team, he actually reached out to them. That's how this all got started. You know, I'm sure they were looking on Twitter like, why?
I can't.
Popping up with ARK. Like, what is going on here? So he reached out to them. They actually, I'll have to follow up, so don't quote me on this, but I think they sent us some coupons for pizza. So if we do get those coupons, we'll send them out to you guys. You know, so you guys can all have free pizza on our account.
All right, so I'm pretty hyped for tomorrow. It's gonna be a pretty good time if I do say so myself. But guys, that is it for now. I can't wait to see this in the game. Leave your thoughts down below in the comments section. As always, leave a like if you did enjoy this video. And I will see you tomorrow when the creature comes out. We're gonna be, oh my god, I can't wait. It can latch on to stuff. It's so cool. All right, I'll see you guys in the next one.